Garnacho with a chance! Garnacho with a winner! Alejandro Garnacho! Manchester United's breakout star of the season!
From being hailed as the next great winger at Manchester United to being excluded from the squad before the season starts. This is the rise and the strange fall of Alejandro Garnacho and what it reveals about the chaos behind the scenes at Old Trafford. When Alejandro Garnacho burst onto the scene in 2022, he brought with him a rare blend of fearlessness, flair, and that undeniable spark fans had been starving for. A teenager with Argentine roots, Spanish finesse, and Cristiano Ronaldo as his idol. Garnacho was a promising talent. He scored crucial goals. And perhaps most importantly, he looked like a player who could carry Manchester United forward into a new era. But behind the scenes, things were never as perfect as they seemed. As Ten Hag tried to impose structure and discipline on a fractured United squad, Garnacho became a test case. He was bold, sometimes reckless, and not always easy to manage, but the talent? Undeniable. The first major crack came during the Europa League final under the management of a new manager, Rúben Amorim. Garnacho, one of the few bright spots in a struggling team, was controversially benched. United lost. Fans were furious, and his response was telling. He posted cryptic photos, and for the first time, it became clear something had snapped. Fast forward to the 2025 preseason. Manchester United's squad flies out to the US for their summer tour. Alongside Antony, Jadon Sancho, and Marcus Rashford, Garnacho now finds himself frozen out of the squad entirely. What happened? According to reports, Garnacho's social media behavior and attitude led to a complete breakdown in trust. Amorim, known for his hardline approach, refused to entertain second chances. The message was clear: if you don't fall in line, you're out. Manchester United initially valued Garnacho at 70 million. But with public tensions rising and the player pushing for a move, the price is falling fast. Chelsea, ever the opportunists, are circling. They've already made contact, and there are rumors of a potential swap deal involving Christopher Nkunku. Aston Villa and Spurs have also shown interest, and clubs outside England like Napoli and even Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia have approached. But Garnacho has made it clear he wants to stay in the Premier League. Ironically, Garnacho may now be punished for the very fire that made him special in the first place: his confidence, his attitude, his will to win. At United, a club constantly battling its own identity crisis, he became a casualty of the chaos. So what happens now? If Chelsea secure him, they'll be getting a winger with the potential to explode if they can manage him right. If United let him go without resolving the deeper issues in the dressing room, they risk losing more talents and stars in the squad. Alejandro Garnacho is still just 20 years old. He's got the world at his feet, but also a warning in his story. Talent gets you noticed. Discipline keeps you there. And at Manchester United, even brilliance might not be enough to survive the madness. What do you think? Should United have kept him, or is this the beginning of something bigger? Let us know in the comments.